ARIA the Origination Blu-ray review. Please note that this review contains some spoilers for ARIA the Origination. ARIA the Origination is a 2013 episode 2000 anime series based on the manga series of the same name from mangaka Kozoyama no. It is a continuation from the second series, ARIA the Natural, and tells the story of Akari Mizunashi, a young woman who is training as an apprentice gondolier, referred to as Undines in the city of Venetia, which is covered in vast oceans. New Venetia is a city on the planet Aqua, formerly known as Mars. The story takes place in the 24th century. The city is based in Venice, taking key inspiration for the architectural styling and being a harbor city with narrow canals and plenty with reliance on gondolas for travel. ARIA the Origination continued to build upon the atmospheric charm of its predecessors, capturing the aesthetic appeal of New Venetia while building upon the wonderful cast of characters with some especially poignant episodes that build towards an emotional finale. The season features more episodes to see characters looking back at their past, whether that be their struggles to succeed or those that help to push them in the right direction. In one episode, focusing on Akira, she reflects on how the three water fairies, title given to the best Undines, as she was the last to become fully fledged and felt inferior compared to Alicia and Athena, and expected to be left behind. This drove Akira to search for a four-leaf clover, only to encounter a young girl who encourages her to find her own path and gives her a red rose petal, shaped like a heart instead, which she cherishes to this day in the form of a bookmark. Back at the present, Akira returns the petal to Aika, revealing that she was the young girl that inspired her that day, and whose gift lent itself to Akira's nickname of the Crimson Rose. It's a nice episode which reinforces the bond between Akira and Aika, and encourages that later when she herself is perturbed by the prospect of being given natural talents that she feels she doesn't have. During this is the final season, we still get new characters, including Akiri's fellow peers who work in tragettos, a form of transport where passengers stand rather than sit and requiring two to row. Akiri volunteers to help and becomes friends with Atora and Anzu from Orange Planet and a human from Himiyab Company. She learns that they're facing strict mentoring and tough exams, with Anzu being in a gloomy mood having recently failed her prima exam, but she soon perks up and is determined to succeed the next time after some self-reflection. As Akari, having gotten stuck in with the new role, works with Anzu to convince and resign Atora not to give up her dreams and to retake the exam. She misses that there's no such thing as too late. It's a touching episode where Akari once again provides a positive influence for others as she learns more each day about life of Neo Venetia. Other side characters like Ai also get some time here. In a particular scenario, you see Al and Aika becoming trapped in a well during a moon-gazing event and growing closer in the process. Alice gets some character growth this season too, as she graduates from middle school and even becomes the first ever person to be promoted straight from a pair to prima, giving her a lot of responsibility but also opportunities for her friends to guide her in the right direction, only to her often stiff nature. Alicia gets perhaps the most significant role in the play in this season, whether it be an episode providing insight into Alicia's calm demeanor as Akari and company wonder why she never raises her voice or get angry, or even her choosing to push Akira towards taking her prima exam after Aika's and Alice's promotions left her feeling left behind, perhaps in parallel to Akira's own situation in the past. This plot forms the focal point of the final two episodes as Akira takes everything she learns and overcomes a challenging route, when all content is emotionally satisfying but also leads into a more poignant finale as Alicia reveals that she's retiring to get married and work for the Gondola Association, which is cast off for Akiri to her abilities, but when Alicia reveals that she knew Akiri was skilled but purposely held back the exam to get more time as her mentor, it's quite a powerful yet restrained moment for the story. The final ends on the positive and celebratory note as Alicia's retirement ceremony gets a big turnout. It will afford a glimpse into the future for these characters and the paths they're chosen. The animation direction for Junichi Sato continue to progress here, giving the world and stories of Neo Venetia and its inhabitants to life in splendid fashion. The score by Akase Group, Choro Club, and Takeshi Seno also continues to please, providing a perfect accompaniment to the proceedings. For this season, the OP Spiral delivered by Yumi Makino was Edi Kinonami Senomami is provided by Akino Arai. ARIA the Origination is presented in its original 16:9 presentation and includes both the original Japanese language and English dub, as option with both 5.1 and 2.0 available for English. I once again stuck with the original Japanese audio as my preferred listening choice, and the disc offers both yellow and white subtitles as options. This season, like the preceding ones, provides an assortment of on-disc extras, including more cast and director Discussion, commentaries for the English BAs, picture dramas, play DVDs, and a trailer for the US release. Looking at the picture quality, the series maintains its hazy and overall soft appearance, set amidst the beautiful Venetian-inspired backdrop which makes for one of anime's most gorgeous settings. A technical note for the release is that the episodes are spread across the 3 discs. It is worth noting also that the 3 disc ARIA Veneer OVA that May produced to commemorate the 10th anniversary of ARIA's broadcast is included with this MVM release. To get the ARIA the OVA are yet included in the its own disc. To conclude, ARIA Origination provides a great finale for this unique, relaxing, heartwarming series that I did want to see finish. ARIA is a one-of-a-kind series that I can recommend highly enough. 9 out of 10.